Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain how to use a graphing calculator on the Desmos site, on the website, and not the handheld graphing calculator that are in the classroom or that some students may not have at home. So first, I want you guys to go to Google and type in Desmos, Desmos, and you're going to click on the Desmo Beautiful Free Math. So you're going to click on this one here. It's going to take you to this screen, and you're going to explore math with Desmos and start graphing. Okay, for the purpose of this assignment today, I need you guys to go ahead and create an account. So it's going to be the green button here. So as you create an account, and you're just going to sign in with your Capital Encore Gmail. So I agree to have them store and maintain information. I have read and understand the terms of service and sign in with Google. And you're going to choose your Capital Encore email. So I'm going to exit out of this because I've already created my account, but you're going to choose this one. And then it automatically signs you in, I guess. Create/sign in could be the same thing. But anyways, whatever, we're signed in, we're good to go. So you can see that you're signed in. It would have your name and then your at capitalencoreacademy.org going on. And I'm going to go through the examples. So your practice assignment has a different set of data, but you can follow along with this video if you would like. I'm going to walk through some examples and what I'm asking you to do on the practice assignment today. So graphing on the Desmos calculator. So first I want you guys to notice that these are coordinate points. So the math scores, and we're trying to see if there is a relationship between the math scores, the scores that students got on their math and versus the scores that they got on their science. Like, does one affect the other? Is there a correlation happening or an association happening? So we're going to use math as an X and science as the Y. So the very first point that we're going to use is 64, 68. So you're going to go into Desmos and you're going to click on this box and you have to use your parentheses. And it was 64, 68. Close your parentheses, hit enter. Oh no, I don't see the point on the graph. Well, let's look at your scale. My scale right now is set to go from 0 to 6, 0 to -10. So I need to continue to hit zoom out until I start to see the points that I was actually graphing. Okay, the next point on the list was 50, 70. So parenthesis, 50, 70. There's another point up there, 85, 83. 34, 33. 56, 60. Okay. 24, 27. 72. Oops. 74 is another. 63, 63. 42, 40. And then 93, 96. Okay, so as I have graphed my points, and you can zoom in a little bit or just focus on that particular area. You can click, you can drag, you can move around. But I can see that if I start from the origin, which is 0, 0, my points are going in the up direction. So as my X values are increasing, my Y values also increased. So this one will be a positive association. So you're going to go back and you're going to where it says type answer here. Just go ahead and highlight over that. And you're going to replace it with positive correlation or positive association. You can pick the vocabulary word that you use. Make sure you spell the word right. Positive correlation, positive association, or just put the word positive. Doesn't matter. And so now it says insert a picture of Desmos graph here. So you're going to go into Desmos, and there is a button right here where you see share graph. Okay, I would not suggest doing the link. I want you guys to try export image. But if that fails, you can go ahead and insert the link if you really want to, but I would prefer to have the actual image within your document. So you're going to, again, go to this little arrow that's popping out of a square for share graph, export image, and what it's going to do, you're going to choose download. So it's going to pop up down here as a download, and you're going to go back to the Google document and you just click and drag. Okay, and then don't forget, you can always resize things. This is your document, do as you please, but I'm going to resize my picture that I put in there so it's not so large, so you can shrink it down. So here's the picture that you graphed to show me that you can graph them. We noticed it was a positive correlation because it was going up. Okay, now we're going to work on number 2. So we're going to clear out of this graph. Settings, delete all, there we go. So again, I went to settings and then I went into delete all, and we're going to start off with number 2. Again, these are examples, so your number 2 on your practice assignment is going to look different from mine. So I have 15 and then 12.6. So my point, 15, 12.6. The next point I have is 18, 10.7. And this is just saying like whether you want them labeled, and we don't need them labeled. 20, 11.2. And again, oh no, I don't see the points. So go ahead and zoom on out and you will start to see the points that are listed. And you can zoom in, you can click, you can drag as you choose. Okay, next one, point number 4 that I have is 28 and then 9.7. Okay, and then I have 38.1. 32, 8.7. 38, 6.9. 45.4. An exclamation point. I forgot the comma. There we go. Okay, 42, 3.9. And the last one for the example is 45, 4.1. Parentheses. 45, 4 point, was it 4.1? I hope so. Yes, okay. So all my points are in. You can click again, you can drag, you can zoom out, you can zoom in if you need to. Okay, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit though. So as I notice, starting at the origin, it's not increasing. My first point as I go read this from right to left or right across starts up high and then it decreases down below. So this one happens to be a negative association. So I'm going to go back into my document. What type of correlation is shown right here where it says type answer here? I'm going to highlight and replace the type answer here with a negative correlation. Okay, now we need to insert a picture of the Desmos graph. So you're going to go back into Desmos, click on the arrow that has a little box on it for share graph, export image, and it is going to download. Okay, so graph for number 2 is what I'm going to insert. So I'm going to go back here. All I'm going to do is click and drag into the table that I've created for you. Again, it's going to show up large, but you click on the corners and you resize it or you shrink it down. Again, this is your document, it does not have to be extremely large. Okay, and then I see the picture of the Desmos graph that you have inside there. And you can also resize the other ones. You can delete spaces if you would need to. So I can see the graph that you have plotted on desmos.com. And then you are also answering what type of correlation is shown from the table. So you're taking the tables and putting them into the desmos.com to graph them. And then from the graph, you are saying what type of correlation is shown. What type of correlation is shown, and then also inserting the picture of the graph that you have created. Again, please make sure that you are watching the video. You can pause, you can rewind, you can replay, but I hope this has helped you understand where to answer the questions, how to take the table into the calculator, and then how to insert a picture of the Desmos graph into your Google document. Best of luck in completing today's assignment.